In the Gold Prayer Book, turn to page 34. And if you don't have the Gold Book but a white binder, turn to the first page that's titled Kadampa Center Prayers. And we'll start by chanting Shakyamuni Buddha's mantra 3 times. Taya ta mune mune maharmanaye soha. Taya ta mune mune maharmanaye soha. Now let's read the Medicine Buddha stanza and mantra, and it's on the blue sheet if you have the white binder. Bhagawan with equal compassion for all, whose name when merely heard dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the 3 poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha, lapis light. So let's say the mantra 7 times. Teyata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samongati soha. Teyata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samongati soha. Teyata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samongati soha. Teyata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samongati soha. Teyata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samongati soha. Teyata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samongati soha. Teyata om bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze raja samogate soha. Now let's read the 4 measurables in English 3 times. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. Donna, do we do a mandala offering? Oh, all right.
Good. Oh, Sanje, Jedo, Soje, Chona, La, Shonje, Bada, Dana, Shasu. Dagi, Sanje, Be, Sonanje, Dola, Beche, Sanje, Robo, Sho, Sanje, Jedo, Soje, Shonje, Bada, Dana, Shasu, Dagi, Sanje, Be, Dola, Beche, Sanje, Robo, Sho, Sanje, Jedo, Soje, Chona, Shonje, Bada, Dana, Shasu, Dagi, Sanje, Dola, Beche, Sanjen Robo Ejo Dia da enga dinga de baranga de barasonga de bodi. Tia danga dinga de baranga de barasonga de bodi so tia danga dinga de baranga de barasonga de bodi so has. Good morning. Thank you, and happy to see all of you again. And Donna said I have to tell a story, but I don't know anything. Anyway, like 25 years ago, I really want to do 100,000 power stations. 25 years ago, but it was very difficult for me and many ways, especially for furniture and times. It's really difficult to go to Bodh Gaya, do 100,000 power stations. And I have many friends in Taiwan. They always invited me to come to Taiwan studying Chinese, but I never happy. Then 2017, end of the year, my Taiwanese friend, especially one family, invited me to come to Taiwan studying Chinese for 3 months. Then I thought, oh, these 3 months is spent through Bodh Gaya is much better than studying Chinese. I thought. Then I will ask Geshe Gele, which one is better I do. Then Geshe, immediately you must go to India and do 100,000 power stations. That's good for you, good for Central, and good for many sentient beings. Geshe said many times. Then I decided to go to India to do 100,000 power stations. And then I called one of my house student, Geshe. Then he also wants to go to Bodh Gaya for do 100,000 power stations, but he has same thing difficult for like me. He can't go until now. And I called him. I'm going to Bodh Gaya. Then you come. If you come with me, I pay for everything, transportation and everything. I will pay. Then he's so happy. Then we decided to go to December 1st, go to Bodh Gaya, do 100,000 power stations. Then suddenly we heard His Holiness Dalai Lama is coming to our monastery. And then we changed a little bit the schedule. Then I have 2 weeks free time. Then my friend Taiwan is coming to one of the monastery in Thailand. They're coming to Thailand. They treatment like dentists and acupuncture for free camp to monks, Thai monks. Then I think if I go there, I can at least I can learn for how Thai monks daily life, like how they do prayer, how do they stay like this and that. Then I think that's really good for me. Then I went to the Thailand with them. We met at the airport. We together went to the monastery. Then I stayed there 2 weeks with Thai monks, and every morning go to beg food. It's really fun. Anyway, then after that I went back to my monastery. Then His Holiness came to my monastery. He teach higher Gyua initiation, which means that my favorite deity. And also he opening Do you remember the Sarah Mekerum come to here, fundraise the money for backyard, debate backyard? Okay, then his one is the opening, the debate class, and he teach. I don't know how to exactly say one of the Lama Tsongkhapa's tests, praise of depends arrest.
In praise of dependent origination.
Arrest? Now anyway, tendi table. Yeah. We received that test. Is so wonderful. Then he also give many ordination for junior monks. Then his holiness left from my monastery for around I think 23rd and December, and me and my friend left from my monastery 24th. We from my monastery to Bangalore. We stay one night in Bangalore. Then during the Christmas we got the Bodh Gaya, and we stay one night one of the FPMT center, the root industry, right? Yeah, they stay one night there. Then 26th we moved to our guest house, very close to main temple, main Buddhist stupa, very close. And we started 26th the prostrations. But they have 1,000 and 1,000 people doing prostration. Then we don't have space. It's too complicated. You have to borrow the board from Noja Monastery, which means the branch His Holiness Dalai Lama's monastery there. You have to borrow from board from that monastery. You keep 1,000 rupees for advance. I don't know, something They will give back to 950.
Should we show some
Well,
people see what you don't tell anyone?
then we will watch. Yeah. Then we have to go to main administration like temple, need the registration the board. Then you have license, looks like the car license you can get, then put in the board. Otherwise it's too complicated. Anyway, when my friend and I get there, but I'm luckily I call one of the FPMT center SPC like Donasi, she invited me to beat stupa in Mexico long time ago. Then I know her. Then I call her. She said, "Oh, don't worry, I have board already set up there." But my friend doesn't have board. Okay, but anyway, we both luckily together got the board. And one of the American women going back to home, therefore we got her board. Then we got, but many people wants to do 100,000 prostrations is difficult. If you can make board, but no space, because many people doing prostration, they have no space at all. Then when we start 26, then we ask so many people how they do do prostration, this and that. Many people give advice. Okay, slowly, always give advice for us. Then also that month is very good. His Holiness also came to Bodh Gaya for stay 1 month. He teach many different teachings. We had so wonderful. We received so many different teachings. Then that's make us make slow down, because most time we have to go to teaching. Then many people say, okay, there's a funny story. One monk, I know him very well. He's from Saraj monk. His prostration followed me. The few days he thought I'm my brother. He give me advice, do this and that. He said many things. Then one time we talk each other. He said he had been Geshe 10 years. Had been Geshe as a long time. Time is never realize this and fast and that. Then I said that's the truth. I have been almost 70 years. Then he looked at me. Then he called my brother's name. You are not, because we both come from Sarajevo. I said, no, I'm Geshe Sangpo, this and that. Then since that, he helped me a lot because I'm more senior than him. Then he ordered me, but I'm senior monk. Then he is very kind. He always say, if I do some few hundred, he say, oh, Geshe-la, rest, do meditate, do pray. He always say like that. Because that's really good, very good advice. Some of the people think they wants to finish within one month 100,000. Like one guy came from Tibet. First day he did 3,000. Second day he's in hospital. Really the posture is not like normal we do walk out and run. It's totally different. They have we need slowly you have to achieve your goal. Otherwise too difficult. A lot of obstacle. Then the friend's relative came from Tibet. He said, oh, 100 postage is very easy. I will going to finish 28 days, and he told us. Then he doing a lot of first week. Then he visit time again visit me and my friend. I say, you have to slow down, otherwise you will sick. He said, oh, don't worry, I'm okay, this and that. After 1 week, he's so weak, he can't do anything. Even he cannot sit. Yeah, because it's I don't know, that's true obstacle. Then he said, oh, I can't do anymore because I feel sick. I don't have any family here. This and that. He can't do anything, no, because he is also give up. Then actually they have few thousand people doing prostrations, come from all over the world. Americans, Europeans, Chinese, Vietnamese, so many people came to Bodh Gaya. Some people do prostration, some people do recite mantra, some people do offering mandala. But most, I think, difficult is doing prostrations. Then from me, one Geshe, he already did 70,000. Then after he pain here, he can't do. He have to left. Yeah, it's I never think that difficult. It's really difficult. You pain all over your body. Yeah. And another one guy, I met him. He said he did 50,000. After that, whenever he see bored, he's vomiting. He said like that. But they have many different people. Those I just tell people who cannot do. But some people, they have 83 years old, one monk. He did 8,400,000 already. But he said he's still doing 3,000. It's no problem for him. Then behind me, one young lady, he always come to Bodh Gaya, do 100,000 prostration every winter. But she did within the 3 months, 200,000. Before I finish, she did finish 200,000. Anyway, then first month we had a lot of Melo festival, Kaji, Nima, and Sasha, Gelu, and so many festival there, and also His Holiness teaching. Then it's we have very few time to do prostrations. But every morning, we have really they have many obstacles. The first month we came to shadow, the buy plastic, make like 10. Because sometimes we go to 5 o'clock morning, the weather is very good, but the foggy, what's it? Foggy bring the water on the tree. I'm under the boot tree because always like rainy. It's too difficult. Then we can do the pasteurization, plastic. Then after the around the 9:30 they have come sons. Then also the plastic help a lot. Then after a few days, the man, the office said, okay, nobody can do that because the Buddha Gaya is the most important Buddhist holy site. And here, all over the people come to see Buddha Gaya. The plastic make Buddha Gaya is unbeautiful. The I don't know how to say. Yeah. Then February, then we really did. We start January every morning 5 o'clock, but January especially we try to get there 5 o'clock because the main temple is open 5 o'clock to the 9 o'clock evening, 9 p.m. But during the January, we have to on the line for a few hours for get in the stupa because they have a lot of festival, especially the holidays. The people are on the line. It's too difficult because they have somebody say, oh, they have hide bomb, this and that. Therefore, the government get one and second they always check. But their more target is cell phone. They cannot bring cell phone in the stupa. I don't know why. Then it's good for us. And then we try to on the February we try to do 2000 and 2001 always try to do every day. Then after 60,000 I was very sick, and even though I'm sick I have to go to temple. I have to do continuous, otherwise I have to start again. Therefore a fourth day, then I call in India one of the daughter. There is very easy, my guest house, the first floor, one clinic. They have around the hoop, sell the medicine, this and that. Everybody can shoot, shot, and this and that. And my friend, Taiwanese daughter, always ask me, be careful, they have IV. I don't know what means. But I really need water. I'm the daughter. I asked one guy call to then do this and that. He did everything. Then after that I recover. And that night I had very good dream. For example, during my dream, whole my body come from when you change the oil in car, something like that come all the from my body. I think they're very good purify. It's calm. In dream, after that immediately I see His Holiness Dalai Lama. Then I told His Holiness Dalai Lama when I was China. This summer I went to the China. Then I did some of the Chinese students I teach this and that. He was so happy. Then he said, oh, come here, we take photo together. Then I wake up. Anyway, that's a very good dream for me. After that, then I can do easily 3,000, more than 3,000 every day if I do. After that. Then doing the like I was sick. I'm so worried because and sleep with I count like 1, 2, 3 like positive because I'm so worried I cannot finish now. But after that, it's easily finish with the extra everything. Okay. Then like every single day, we start 5 o'clock to 11. Then we break like lunch. Then after that we go to 2 o'clock and go again, do until the 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Then at 6 o'clock we dedicate. Whenever we dedicate, I honestly always think about the Kadampa Center family. Because why? Geshe said you must go to Bodh Gaya, do power stations. That's good for you, also good for Kadampa Center family. Therefore, whenever I dedicate, I always like think about all our Kadampa Center family and who like difficult family and job, and we have a lot of difficult. Right? I always dedicate for them. Yeah. Then yeah, something like that. That's my story. Then also like and I said like we have a lot of pain here. We pain a lot of every corner of the body, but our mind is really like calm, happy, peaceful. That's really like it's totally different. You go to gym and the pain, go to Bodh Gaya, do posture is totally different. That's I have experience. And also like many people wants to lose the gain, right? But during the within 2 months, I lost like 20 point. 20 point. Also good for you if you do. Then also that's funny. It's good or not, I don't know. But when I do positions, around like 7,000, 700,000, I got six-pack. Yeah, it's really like good for your body, good for your mind, good for your everything. That's really like temporary. We had a lot of benefit. Then also I have experience like when I was in monastery, many people sick like cancer and stomach disease. We call it gastric, right? Yeah, and many people went to the Bodh Gaya, did 100,000 position, they recovery. That's really like in my life, many people like recovery because positions. Then I also like many people research about positions. People who doing 108 every day, and people who not doing, but they are same sickness, but easily recover. People who doing 108 position. Yeah, that's my story. And you want, yeah. Oh, this is my friend. He's our house. His name is Geshe Sangpo. Some of you already met him, right?
Explain your house, because some people may not know what that means or where that is.
Okay. My house is 20 house number 26A. Then Geshe Gele and I teacher, we all many students live there in Sarah Monastery. That's my house. Oh,
Maybe these are the boards that they use.
yeah, this is the board. Then this is me. Did you see the plastic?
Yeah.
When we first get there, you can get any different color plastic, then you can cover. Then the main office announcement, one is like white color. Then everybody bought white one. That's one of the Buddha tree. Mm.
How do you count in your mind?
No, I got one machine here. Then I push every time. Yeah, counter. There for other side corner, other side. Mm.
So you put your license on the board so that
Yeah,
it's your
yeah.
board for the entire time that you're there.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Say you do 80,000, then you lose count. You have to start again.
Yes, if I lose, but not lose, but I miss one day, I have to do again. Therefore, first time, me and my friend decided to do 3 times. Then if I'm sick, I can do 3 times, right? Yeah. This butter lamp is like, after I finish, then I offer 1,000 butter lamp. Then before I left from here, some of the our member and some of my friend give some money for me, like for donate for my postations. Then I met some of my friend in India. They give also money for me. Then I spend money for butter lamp, and then I help some of the monks, nuns who doesn't have a lot of money. Then especially then I serve time again, the give water and Coca-Cola and juice for people who doing prostitutions. They help a lot for us. Therefore, same thing them, That's a butter lamp. That's really butter. It's not candle.
I have a question. During the time you're doing all the prostrations,
Huh.
the whole time you're doing it through all of them, are you? Because I know when we've done them before, they say, well, when we do 3 of them, it's like they say the first one you're supposed to keep a specific thing in mind. I forget what it is. Second thing, keep another thing in mind. Third, is there something that certain thought pattern that you're keeping in your mind while you're doing the prostrations?
Honestly, we're all human, right? But our mind is crazy. Think so many different things. Yeah. Therefore, we before we do prostration, we do some set of motivation, do some some sadhana and this and that. Then after we do prostration, the many different pray. Then I always pray like a refugee pray. Then I try to think about all the sentient beings, benefit for all sentient beings. Try, but it's difficult. But if you do again, it will be okay.
And you're saying this is during the process of while you're doing the prostration.
Yeah.
Thinking about that.
Yeah, doing the prostration, we try to think, because when we do prostration, there's a body, speech, mind, right? Body you have to do, but mind you have to think positive things, and speech you always recite those kind of pray, recite mantra and this and that. Okay.
So what were the while you were doing it? Am I doing it wrong? I don't know how this works. Oh God, this is terrifying. But what was like the when you were out there all day? Was the weather like? Was it? It must have been cold up there, or
When I first get there, it's really cold. Then after almost I'm finished, very hot. Yeah, really, yeah.
You had to do over 100,000 prostrations, right?
Yeah, yes. 1100,000, 1100? 111, yeah. 1100,000, 111.
111,111.
Yeah.
111,111.
Yeah, yes, yes. 111, yeah. Yeah. Because there's like many reasons have to do that. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for your dedications while you were there very much.
Thank you.
You said that you got the six-pack and it was good for your body. And you said it was good for your mind.
You mean I got six-pack make me my mind? Means like doing prostration good for you, my mind.
I understood that you said it was good for your body and for your mind.
Yes, yes, yes.
And you
yes.
got a six-pack in your body.
Yeah.
Could you share some about how it was good for your mind?
I think the reason I got the six-pack and not like that. Reason I did prostration, my mind is very calm, happy. Then why I say you, because some of the here really wants to, their body is good shape, right? Then if you really wants to do prostration is like Daman gym. You create a lot of merit, and also your body is become good shape. Maybe cause that you are happy. Okay.
After you got sick, you had to start counting all over again?
No, because even though I'm sick, I try to do how much I have to do daily. Then I try to do. I did. Yeah. If I miss one day, I have to start. Okay. No. Please ask me. Yeah.
If someone gets very sick,
Yeah.
in order for them not to lose their count, as long as they go and do just one prostration, then they don't have to start over?
Sorry. If they miss the one day.
Well, say they didn't miss a day. Say someone becomes very sick
Okay.
and they can't do a lot of prostrations.
Okay.
But as long as they come to temple that day and do even one prostration, then they wouldn't have to start over again?
Like for example, my friend and I, the first day start 3 times. If you first day start 3, then even though you are sick, you have to do 3 times. Otherwise, you will miss. Therefore, like some people start 100, then if you sick, then you cannot do 100, right? Then you will be missed. Therefore, my friend and I start fast 3 times. Then even though we are very sick, we can do 3 times, right? Therefore, we decided to do 3 times fast day. Yeah. Reason why we are going to do like this, because if you want to do retreat like, the 3 years, 3 months, 3 days, you have to do before like 5 different 100,000 mental offering, 100,000 water bowl, 100,000 water server, mantra, and 100,000 prostrations, 100,000 refugee pray. Therefore, if I really have goal like do like one retreat like that, but doing the data, at least I don't have to do 100,000 prostrations. That's the most difficult things I done. Yeah.
How long did this last? How long were you doing this?
How long I take?
Yeah.
2 months and 5 days. Yeah.
Hi. I have a question about the significance. I saw the difference between when we do here, we do the prostration, body, speech, and mind, and we just lay our head and hands on the floor, and there you lay down your whole body. There is a special significance between them, like you're letting go, surrendering, or there's not. It's just a preference of how you prostrate.
Actually, prostrate has so many different traditions, right? Like how like a Muslim do, how like Christian, how like Buddhist, they have many different prostrations. But Tibet Buddhist has only two bodies, how like body do prostrations. They, I don't know how to say, there's one chusha, like full. One is like, you know, the gush, like just like touch two hand, two, and this one. But that's different. That's your questions?
If there is a significance on that movement, like a spiritual significance, it's like if you hold your whole body on the floor, you're representing something, like you're surrendering yourself to that, to the, or no, or
actually, like, you know, you do like, you know, short and full. Full is more like, you know, create merit. You mean full, more create merit. But like, you know, they have many different meaning, like, you know, how you do it here, how you do here, how you do here, how you do here. Now some people do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some people do just 3, 1, 2, 3. This doesn't really matter. They have meaning, like, you know, same. They have many meaning.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. What is the meaning
of
doing that?
Because why we're doing prostration is because all of us wants to happy, don't want to suffering, right? If we want to happy, we have to have create merit. If you don't want to suffering, you have to abandon all the negative state of mind. Therefore, the prostration is best create merit and best abandon and a negative state of mind. Therefore, we are doing like prostrations. When you do here, that's like, you know, symbolize you like create like negative karma, like, you know, like a body, like, you know, like you steal, like you misconduct, like this kind of the, like, you know, I bend. Then you try to, like, you know, receive from Buddha's, like, you know, all like knowledge, mind
teachings,
teachings, this and that. Same here, like, you know, we speech, like, you know, we did lie, we did, like, you know, harsh, we did like
words.
many things. We create negative karmas, right? Try to, like, we like I bend and receive Buddha's like good teachings, good this and that. And same like when you put here, like, you know, jellies, like, you know, round view, and I don't like naseness luta, how to say in English, I forget already. Covetousness, they are banned for this, like, you know. Basically, like, you know, some people always like jealous. Some people, like, you know, always like people, like, you know, successful, don't like those people. Some people has so many good things, like, you know, always like you want to yourself, this and that kind of mind, make always cause, make always unhappy, right? Then I bend this kind of mind, then receive whole Buddha's, like, you know, good qualities. Yeah, something like that.
Another question. If you don't know the mantras, the Tibetan mantras, and you said about setting up intention, can you do your own like intentional mantra, like something that doesn't make sense? Does
Yeah,
anybody
it doesn't
understand
really
what I'm
matter. Actually, the you said Tibetan mantra, mantra, like Buddhist mantra, right?
Buddhism, yeah.
Buddhist mantra. It doesn't really matter, I
doesn't
think.
matter,
Yes.
okay.
Hi, Geshe, and welcome back. So when you did so many prostrations every day, Did you have time to do any other practice, or this was the entire practice? Any other prayers?
We have like many different prayer. We have to do daily, because we got a lot of initiation high yoga countries. Those prayer we have to do every day.
In addition to
Yeah.
the process, wow.
Yeah.
And you had to be very careful what you ate and drank, obviously, so you wouldn't throw up and vomit, right? For sure, right? That's how you lose so much weight. I mean, doing all that exercise, right?
Okay.
What were the meanings of
Yeah, I
the?
always careful. Yeah, I don't understand. I always careful how can eat, how can do. Always careful because I have to finish my 100,000. Therefore, I always careful. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
What were the meanings of the different levels when you were doing this?
Different level.
Yeah, the different levels where you went from high, medium to
Yeah,
low.
you know, when you do like, you know, this is like, you know, the, I don't know how to say, wisdom and compassion all together. Not like this. That's not good, because we together like this. Then this is like your position for body, this one speech, this one for mind. Thank you.
Okay, I've got one more. How did you feel when you did the last one?
I was really so happy. Yeah. Thank you. Then, oh, that's the Buddha Gaya, one of this one. When I was there, His Holiness there. His Holiness, whenever he teach, he talk there different 4 times, like January 5th to January 7, and 40 to 16, and 80 to 21, or like many different teachings. So wonderful teachings. Then that time, he suggestion for people, go to stupa, that's a stupa, okay? Stupa, go to there and try to at least 1 minute do meditate about like bodhicitta and emptiness. That's a lot. He time again suggestion. Then especially like, you know, the Buddha Gaya, one of the Buddhist like great holy site. Then also Buddha, before he passed away, then he, I don't know how to say, advice, give advice. Then the future people who cannot see me and man and woman must go to the 4 of the great, the holy site. Then one is the Buddha Gaya, the another one is the Varanasi, which means first he teach there. And the third one is when he was born, and the 4th one is when he passed away. This 4th title must go. Then you can see who is the Buddha. Okay. Therefore, I just like, you know, suggest to you, if you guys wants to go to India, then try to must go to Buddha Gaya. That's really different. Like, you know, when you get in the Buddha Gaya stupa, the people came there around 5 o'clock. People who come there, they do meditate about compassion and bodhicitta and emptiness. And also people do like recite mantra, offering, a lot, like, you know, they set of motivation, the very good things. Therefore, the environment is very, like, you know, amazing. Whenever you get in the stupa of the Buddha Gaya, then you have feel it totally different. It's really, like, you know, amazing. Then also, like, outside the stupa has many different tradition Buddhist temple, like Thai Buddhist temple and Vietnamese temple, Japanese temple, Chinese temple, so many different grade like temple you can see if you go there. Okay? That's I offering Coca-Cola for the people who doing like prostitution. People, everybody hold like Coca-Cola, right? That's the leg. Leg and prayer fly. And behind the stupa, then I really don't know. I guess Buddha spent here like, few weeks here. Say something like that. But in around the Buddha stupa, they have many different great story. Because we are under the one tree, right? Bodhi tree. That's the really like, one of the most important Bodhi tree, because the another stupa, the main stupa here another stupa, but the people who went to the Bodh Gaya, you all know, right? They call like, Geshe Chete means like a bread stupa. I don't know how to say. Like Buddha stayed there one night. That time, like, the stupa is becoming like shiny, bright. Then they have a lot of like fake Buddhist tree, all bone. The story like that. Then people put in the like, all like dusty there, then come up like that one for really one. Then many people think this Buddhist tree is more important than the other one. Because people, I read many like, the books, there's this Buddhist tree sometimes come up water. The water is really good for your sickness, like a gassy and something like this. The water is like pure, like, I don't know how to say. They're not a regular water. Yeah, maybe. You want to ask again.
What do the statues represent?
Statue.
Like behind you?
Behind the statue is Buddha Shakyamuni, which means like he is the one enlightened this Buddhist, behind the Buddhist stupa. And this one is Lama Atisha and Kalachoka. Okay, any more questions? You can ask anything. Okay.
I noticed the prayer flags. Are they Tibetan only, or do other Buddhist traditions use the prayer flags with these colors?
I think the prayer flag is one in Tibet Buddhism. Yeah. Yeah. I heard somebody said this come from the old Tibetan religions, like pain. Yeah.
I noticed you were all prostrating on wooden slabs, kind of pieces of wood you were prostrating on. And are those supplied, because they were set out specifically between each person? Were those pieces of wood that you were sliding on when you prostrate, were they there already?
No, earlier I mentioned like we have to borrow from the one of the Tibet monastery. Then they give us one piece of the paper for name, all my ID, everything. Then we bring this paper to the main office. They give us laces. Then we have to put in the board. Otherwise, board going to move and this and that is too complicated. Yeah. But the board is too complicated. Sometimes we set up very good. They have so beautiful mouths. They're digging. When we come back morning again, all like this. We have to set up again.
A couple of questions. One, can lay people do this? I noticed the pictures, they're just monastics.
Okay. The second one?
And the second, if you're physically unable to do the full prostrations, a partial prostration, is that acceptable?
Okay. The first one is like, everybody can do. Everybody can do. Not only Tibetan, not only monks. Because they people who doing the prostration all over the world come from, like I just like mentioned, Americans, like Denmarks. Yeah, then Vidonese, Chinese, most of them are not monk. They are lay people. Then the second one is like, but they have one old guy. His hand is like, bent like something like that. But he did 100,000. They make me very encouraged. Because sometimes like when he drew, we can do like, fast, how much we can faster because we are now okay. But he just like do this and that, like, he finished 100,000. Yeah. Then also like just I mentioned one old monk, 83 years old, he did 84,000. Also they make me very like encouraged. He's behind me. Sometimes I'm like, tired and I look at him, make me happy. Yeah. Then also like, that's when you difficult, you have to think about the other things make you very encouraged. But like, Buddha was 6 years never like eating. He meditated 6 years. That very close to when we did like prostrations. But we have food, board, everything's available. Therefore, very easy for can do us. But doing the Buddha was that time same us. He's not like Buddha. Yeah. Therefore, yeah, many like people like who like not good hand like people try to do. Many of them.
With there was a stupa you saw that I was seeing behind where you were prostrating. The big stupa. I know you can't go inside like our stupa, but that one was so big. Like, were you able to go inside it or?
Yes, this stupa or this like behind. Okay. This stupa we can go inside. The first floor they have a very nice Buddha statue. We can see Buddha statue. Second floor they have all the Buddha's teachings. And nowadays they cannot go like just us but I used to go in the second floor. The second floor used to have like, do you remember one in Lhasa? They have one Buddha statue, very famous. We call like Jo. The Jo used to the second floor. I don't know how like Jo get in China, but one of the Tibetan king married with one of the Chinese king's daughter. During the daytime, Chinese king give for Tibetan. That's like come from second floor. Okay.
Did you have any like festivals that represent different monks in India?
Sorry?
Did you have any like festivals that represent different monks and in different ways?
You mean doing the prostrations?
Yeah.
They have like many different, like Vidonese monks and nuns, Chinese monks, nuns, and Bhutanese monks, nuns, different festival. And so funny, like Vidonese festival always give us event invitation letter. Then they do like time again. Then people like like for Tibet Buddhist festival, people who come to attend the there they offering money for all the monks. But the Vidonese, one who has the invitation letter, they want to give offering money for those. Because they like, exactly like 1,000 monks, maybe 500 monks, they already like, who they give invitation letter. They have many different festivals, yeah.
And also, why do you put up the flags in that picture that you showed that was up there?
Flag?
Yeah, those.
Prayer flags?
Yeah.
That's not I did because like, sometimes like, I'm very tired. I go there, then I look at the prayer flag and like in the center of the lake, one Buddha statue. It's really like, beautiful. Then I go there like few minutes, like look around there. But prayer flag, the people hang out. People, they have many different people come through, then I hang out prayer flag there.
Okay.
Thank you.
You said when you got tired, you went to the lake. Can you take breaks between that? You said 5 to 11, or you have to do the prostrations whole time?
Yeah, I can take a break whenever I want. Because sometimes we're doing the prostration, like people offering food, people offering water, people offering tea and juice. Then sometimes we want to like, eat, and we want like. This one is like exactly from the Buddha, like they pray for one of the Buddha tree. The Buddha trees behind the Buddha tree, Buddha was elected there. Yeah.
So that's on the side of the temple where you can see the Bodhi tree in there.
You can see the other Buddha tree, the top of the picture. This under I do like under there. But there another Buddha tree is they're going to pray. They are Chinese. Yeah, Chinese, Chinese, Vietnamese. Yeah. I know those people, they are from China, really, mainly in China.
So could I ask you, is there a certain significance of doing 400,000 prostrations?
Is there a certain significance or the meaning of 400,000 prostrations? Or
scientific meaning. Yeah, yes. Because I said like, if you want to do retreat for 3 years, 3 months, then you have to do 100,000 prostrations. But even like, there's some people say our count is not important, then just do. That's really truth. But like if you can't, then after like few years, then you can realize, oh, I did 100,000 prostrations. You can rejoice yourself, then create Allah's merit.
Okay, thank you.
There are many reasons, right?
I noticed a lot of light, like light colors in the photos that you showed up there. A lot of like
light.
Yeah, light.
Like
light
every
pink.
evening, looks like a Christmas. They offering like many different colors, light like offering, especially people who come from Vietnam, China, and those people like offering a lot like beautiful line, beautiful flower. Every single day they change the flower. They offering everywhere like offering flower. Every night like light offering.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Anila.
So you have to do, if you want to do a 3-year retreat, you have to do the 100,000 prostrations before you start the retreat?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Not in the retreat. You don't have to finish it in 3
Yeah,
years.
we
You have to do
call
it
Nyendro.
before.
Nyendro means like, the, yeah. Can you say?
Preliminary practice.
Preliminary practice like five different. 100,000 prostration, 100,000 Vajra Sabha mantra, 100,000 offering mandala, 100,000 water bowl, 100,000 refugee prayer. Okay, because those one, because if we do like retreat 3 years, 3 months, we have a lot of obstacles. Those are like I don't know how to say. Yeah. If you do that, then remove all obstacles and be successful, like for
So it doesn't matter when you do it, you just do it before. So it could be like 5 years before, 1 year before. It doesn't matter how.
It doesn't matter if you did ratings. No, regularly. If you do no, if you do without missing. Yeah, like if you do 100,000 prostration, you did today 1,000 and tomorrow not, day after tomorrow do this and that, but you finish, that's not count. If you do continuous until the finish, you have to do. That makes sense, right? Yeah. Okay.
Is the extra 11,111 prostrations is that to make up for mistakes, or you said there were many reasons?
If you miss, count, something like that. If you miscount, if you mistake, then so many mistakes. Sometimes doing the prostration, thinking negative.
Right, you're thinking.
Yeah,
during
those yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just teased one of my friend. I did count 700. Then the count miss is becoming 0. Few times like that. Then I tease it for my friend. I don't have the extra things because I never miss.
You started the counter again?
Yeah, again, yeah. But after that, we bought very good one. Then that's never happen again.
You knew you had done 700. You didn't say, okay, I've done at least 500.
We just start. Yeah.
So Geshe Sangpo, you had a whole prayer practice that was also went with the prostrations, and would you also do that full practice when on days when you were sick and you just did 3 prostrations? You also did all of the prayers around it.
Yeah. My friend and I try to finish 100,000 prostrations and plus 100,000 refugee prayer. But after I'm recovered, then I got phone call from my home. My father is very sick. Then my father took their hospital in China. Then I decided always doing the prostration, doing the medicine Buddha mantra for my father, because my father and me very good, close karma. Therefore, I think that's a help him. Then I always do prostration with medicine Buddha mantra. They have some
question.
Okay.
You mentioned that His Holiness the Dalai Lama was there.
Yeah.
Can you share one thing that from his teaching that inspired you or stuck really with you from his teaching or what he said?
You mean which one?
No, for you, one teaching from him or one message from him that really stuck with you, that really surprised you, or
and you mean His Holiness teaching mean?
Yeah, while he was doing his teaching, if something really got, from his teaching to you, like, oh, this is a really good message, or
His always teaching is same. Always talk about the bodhicitta. Always talk about the emptiness. Always talk about the compassion. He always talk about that. But this time, especially, he teach very good. I never received teaching something when Buddha first teach in the Varanasi. Those kind of teaching I receive. Then especially when we do initiation. Then they have we remove all obstacles. People do some this and that. Then His Holiness this time say, why we remove evil in this and that? Because they are also sentient beings. We call them, talk to them that's for me very special this time. even though like they are like an evil, they are one of the sentient beings. We have to like talk next to him, do something good for them, rather they go like kick out. That's make me very like yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I was just wondering, what's the significance of the location of Bodh Gaya?
Bodh Gaya is one of the most important holy site in Buddhist holy site, because like a Buddha Shakyamuni, Buddha Shakyamuni, he was elected there, enlightenment.
Okay.
Yeah, therefore, all over people who like faith him, who believe him, come to see Bodh Gaya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, my teacher is also there. His Holiness is also there. I'm so fortunate. Yeah, His Holiness stay 1 month. My teacher is stay 1 month. Sometimes my teacher also here. My teacher and my teachers reincarnation, and yeah, I used to my teacher's reincarnation and around the Buddha stupa. He explained it a lot. His name is Tenzi Doje, but his teacher's name is Kezu Doje Tashi. He is also former about in Jume Tantri Monastery. He's also Geshe-la's teacher too. We have photo here, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, no, not this one, the Rinpoche's, yeah. Then he said, like, actually this Buddhist stupa is built by maybe Jabo Ashoka, king of the Ashoka. Yeah. Then top of the stupa built by Nagarjuna. Then he said Lama Atisha. He's the Lama Atisha. Lama Atisha sometimes is like, walking meditation around the stupa. Then sometimes ask like about the emptiness. Then all of the here Buddha statue give answer. His previous life explain it to me. Then when you go to Buddha stupa, like right hand, left hand, they have cave inside one Tara. The Tara is his previous life tell me the Tara is very important, because people think outside Tara is a talking Tara. He said the inside the Tara is more important than outside, because sometimes it's like he giving teaching the Tara. He said. But if you have time, try to go to Bodh Gaya, then you can see then what I say. Oh.
And you have a wonderful opportunity with Venerable Rabina to go on tour and see the holy sites in the life of the Buddha, the Bodh Gaya.
Okay.
So we'll dedicate in just a moment, and but I have a couple of quick announcements. Jill, why don't you come up, because we have a special cake for Geshe Sangpo we want to present. But before we do that, I want to mention, if you are inspired by Geshe Sangpo's wonderful accomplishment, he has very kindly agreed to our request to once again offer practice nights here at the center, where he will tell us how to do prostrations and also mandala offerings, which is another one of the preliminary practices. So that will be beginning this Thursday at 7 o'clock right here. And Geshe Sangpo will be leading us this week in prostrations, and then we'll be doing alternating Thursdays. So we'll have practice on a Thursday. The next week we take a break, and then the next Thursday will be mandala offerings. Then we take a break, and then we come back for prostrations. Yeah. Okay, and Robbie, can we have the lights?
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Easier said than done.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
First, we're going to get a picture of it. Then we're going to dedicate prayers first, then cake.
So in the gold prayer book, turn to page 246, and we'll read the dedication from Shantideva Bodhikarivatara. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may they never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other.
Thank you so
For
very
as
much.
long
Thank
as
you.
space remains, for as long as sentient
You can
beings
keep this one
remain,
here.
until then may I too
This one is
remain
okay here?
to dispel the
Okay.
miseries of the world. Om Tare Tu
Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. Om Tare Tu
Re
Pujaji, thank you. Thank you,
Soha.
Donasi, thank you.
Om
Yeah, yeah.
Tare Tu Re Soha.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you, Panditji, thank you.
Om Tare
Thank you so very much,
Tu
thank you.
Re Soha. Om Tare Tu
Thank you,
Re
thank you, thank you.
Soha.
Thank you so very much, thank you. Thank you so very much, thank you. Thank you. Hello, thank you. What is your name? Lucia, thank you. Thank you so very much, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Hey, thank you so very much, thank you. Hey, Andy, thank you so very much. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Very good, yeah, very good, thank you.
See you.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, thank you. Hey, thank you. Good to see you again. Okay. Thank you so very much, thank you. Thank you. Hey.
Hello.
Okay.
Thank you for thinking of
You
my
are from
father.
you are from Barcelona, right? No,
Pardon?
inland.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, good to see you. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Pinda.
Geshe.
Thank you.
Great to have you back.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Nice meet you. Very nice meet you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Thank you so very much. Thank you. How are you? Okay. Oh, very good. Thank you. Oh, who is this? Thank you. You look great. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Really. Thank you. Good to see you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you, Betty. How are you?
I'm very well.
Okay.
Joanna said say hello. She
Thank-
couldn't come today, but we'll see you Thursday night.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. You have nice hair now. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Yeah.
Your story was really inspiring.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. She grew up a lot.
I know she has grown up. Welcome home.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Hey, you have so many questions. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Just tell it, I'm going to put down. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. How are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
Very good. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you. How are you? Okay. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Very
Welcome
good.
back.
Thank you. How is Susan?
She's good. I'm going to be moving out though.
Oh, really?
She wanted she felt it was time for her to live alone. So,
Oh, sorry. Okay.
so I'm moving this week.
Okay.
But I'll still come here.
Okay. So,
Welcome back.
good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you. How are you? Okay, very good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Sounds like a good trip.
Thank you. Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah, very beautiful. Yeah.
The tree and the stupa.
Yes.
It's a beautiful place. It
Yeah.
feels good.
Yeah. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
I've been practicing Hayagriva for 3 years now.
Oh, very good.
And 2-3 months ago, I went to see Geshe before he
Okay.
was going.
Okay.
He gave me oral transmission.
Okay,
And
really
so
good.
I've been doing the Torma
Okay.
and offering the Sarkam
Okay.
to the Hayagriva all
Okay.
the time.
Okay,
And
very
I
good,
said
very
2
good.
paragraphs. I want to talk to you.
Okay.
So I understand.
Okay.
I want some help.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
So happy to see you
Thank
again.
you. Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing this evening.
Okay.
I'll be at your house.
How many people the family?
I think so. He was here with 2 boys. I'm not sure if his wife will be, but for sure there will be 3, maybe 4.
Three boys.
There was 2 boys and him. That's who was here today.
Okay.
And I think he's got whether his wife
Okay.
comes. I'm not really sure. I met him and his 2 boys that time when he
Okay.
was with Geshe.
Okay.
So 3 or 4.
Okay.